seas of streaming and reviewing mods and video games. They search the land and sail the seas and centuries have passed until the day a hero named Mariner claimed his task. Deep dark gaming, we love to play video games. We love to keep playing until the early morning. Deep dark gaming, we explain mods and games. Deep dark gaming, we sell my games and more. As Mariner set off on his quest to new and hit a crew, the navigator joined the ranks and so did Mr. Q. Sailing for adventure, stories and for treasure, we will help you through, so climb aboard and join the crew. Deep dark gaming, we love to play video games. We'll keep playing until the early morning. Deep dark gaming, we explain mods and games. Deep dark gaming, we sell the games and more.
Ahoy divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner and we are back. Ugh, where'd my pirate voice go? Ahoy divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner. It's gone. Hang on, let me liquefy. We are back. There it goes. For more MYST. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble. Ahoy Mojo, and ahoy Mariner Kitty, who is joined for the start of the stream. Hi. You want to say hi to the chat? There we go. Yeah, F for Mojo in the chat. She's having trouble with the fact that Microsoft has decided it is going to end WordPad. And that just happens to be where she kept all of the blurbs and links and things for the stream. But in here, make sure we've got everything accounted for in the Discord and the chats and the rumbles and the chat boxes. Okay, how's everyone? Yeah, I agree, Mojo. Without a warning is just dumb. Any sort of notification be like going, hey, if you do this, you're going to lose this, 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 and this. You have the option to opt out of this particular update if you prefer. Click yes to not install, or click no to not install, whatever. Anyways, like I said, we're back for more MYST. MYST action. This particular game is going a lot faster than I anticipated. We'll try and leave some content for tomorrow night on the Lagging Out stream. And then by the time we'll probably end up playing Riven, going right into Riven next week. I was hoping this would take me away from Final Fantasy a little longer than it turned out to. Sorry, I'm trying to find a cloth to wipe a spot off my monitor because it's bugging me. Come on. It's one of those. Okay. So anyways, yes, we are on the Selenitic Age. And we just got all of the... What? All of the clues. Whoops. Why is this? There we go. Alright. I had OBS selected, not MYST. Okay, so we had just figured out the order, but I had not actually written it down. So we're going to go back down this hole, go around, check the combination again, and then go deal with that audio lock. They've been frustrating me about everything else, but couldn't say a word about that, yeah. This is Microsoft we're talking about. Their attitude has always been, you will do things our way. We don't have to tell you. That's weird. I don't... Anyways. We don't consult with our users on decisions we make. We just make decisions we feel is best for you because we are corporate. You are peon. Wow, that's still such a jarring sound. But I had my headphones turned down, so this time it wasn't such a loud bang for me. So what's up, my peoples? Best part, I have to use my pen tablet with the program that they chose to replace it with. Oh, jeez. I forgot to pay attention to this. Okay. Water, fire, crystal, air. Oh, that's off still. Okay. So let's say water. Crystal. Wind. And obviously the last one is clock, but oops. You're fine, Mojo. Does that work? There we go. Alright, let's head back to the to the audio log. How's your day otherwise? Or has that been your main struggle for today? Everything else is blah by comparison. Pretty chill besides that. Oh, good. How's your Coral Island adventuring? I've seen you and Rogue and Ray in your VC. I haven't come in to say hello because I was like, oh, the ladies are having fun. I don't want to disrupt ladies' night. I don't know how often they get ladies' night, so, or ladies' day, ladies' playtime, whatever, however you want to phrase it. I don't want to disrupt that. So I've been staying out for the most part, and I haven't really had time to come in and say hello. I've been working on been doing some. Good to know. I will leave it at that. Let's see, how does I do this? Oh, come on, stop it. Okay, so that, you push that button to do the thing. So, okay, so you push the buttons, I think. How do you... Come on, quit being a jerk. So rotate. Rotate what? Okay, there we go. We want lots of that. Stop deselecting the thing. Fire would be... Come on. Select it. There's the fire. Apparently I have to use the D-pad to select the thing before I can dial it. Crystals. There's the crystal. That one's wind, that's what we want. And that one should be clock. Okay, hit the button. Yay, we did it. Okay. And we have our pages, right? How can we tell that we have our pages? There's no way to tell that we've picked them up. I'm pretty sure we picked them both up, so we'll just keep going. Detail in this cavern's really cool. I don't remember us having that much, if you need detail down here before. This is just cool. Oh shoot. Oh no, never mind. I just realized, like, I put an article. Hey, this is new. I don't think we had this way before. At least I don't remember this much detail. Look at all this. This is cool. Looks like this runs off of magnets. Meow, man, kitty. Meow, man, kitty. There was a night a couple nights ago where she refused to let me sleep. She'd be in my room every 5 minutes meowing like crazy. Took me a few minutes. It took me, because of my sleepy state, it took me a while to realize that it might be due to litter box. So once I finally got up, once I finally did the litter box, she left me alone. And then I was able to sleep. Can we look down the chasm? Oh. Oh dear, okay. This is just, I love this so much. Oh, snap, you know what? Okay, so there's an age in MYST called the Mechanical Age. In the Mechanical Age, there's a thing. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Yeah. So this particular age is full of audio clues. There's a issue where those audio clues are not presented to us in this age. They're issued to us in a different age. And I don't know if I remember them. And we have no way of getting out without remembering those audio clues. May just end up sitting back and enjoying the anime. Oh. Cool. And we can't open the door anymore, can we? Yep, nope. We are locked in, people. Okay, so all my documents were converted into Word documents. Now MS is saying I need to buy Word. Yeah, that is some serious hacker BS there. Are they RTF or .x or docx? RTF, okay. Notepad++, I think, is your solution. Or Notepad, I guess if, no, yeah, I go, like, Notepad? Didn't we just say Notepad? No, RPad, okay. So yeah, we just heard sound. But I don't remember. Okay, so this may be where we slow down a bit, because I don't remember what sound means which direction. So we may be putzing around a bit until we find our way through. And I do not like this interface. Because we have to flip the lever, we have to select the lever, do the thing, look up and be like, ooh, ah, and then we have to go down and select the console again. We can't do anything. We can't, like, look up and manually use the controls through, like, the joysticks. That's going to make me a little upset if I have to keep looking down at the console and clicking the thing to do the thing. Okay, so the psst is maybe south. There's a ding that's maybe. Stop looking up. Quit. Oh man, this is gonna make me mad. Why did you do this, Cyan? This was not the proper way to do this particular. Because you could have easily tied these to thumb pads, to like the D-pad or Joy-Cons. You could have easily done this in such a way that I either don't have to look up or I don't have to look down every time I do this. But you went and you made it so that I have to go back to the console, select it, select the control, and then do the thing. Okay, so if that first sound we heard when we were in here was south, we just heard it again. Just went north. So we need to turn around and go back south. May have to hijack this with my mouse pointer. Well, see, that worked. Why don't you let me do that with my controller? Mouse it is for this particular spot. Because that doesn't take away. What is it about using the controller on that doesn't work? Am I using the wrong? Should I be using the right? Oh, I should. Okay. So I have to use this controller, this joystick, in order to interact with the thing, which means I have to use both hands on the right-hand side of the controller. That's still dumb. Okay, what was the sound? Guess I'll go with my mouse for this particular. Okay, so that sounded like south. Or west. Let's see what options we have. Okay, so that sound is not east. That does not. Okay, we didn't do west last time. Alright, let's see what this does. Yeah, I think dented dusk bell is north. So that's, if that was west, that's still west. Okay. Let me write this down. Dented desk bell is west. Or no, north, I'm sorry. Squiggy is what I'm going to call that sound. Is west. Ooh, we got turns. Another squiggy. Why can't I write squiggy very well? S-Q-U-I-G-G-Y. It's probably because I'm going over myself to type. Okay, so that was another squiggy, right? Yeah, so we want... I'm going to switch to mouse. It's just going to be faster. I wonder if this path is also randomly generated. Because it is another puzzle, and the puzzles are random. Okay, that's dented desk bell, so we want to go north again. Ooh. That was a dented desk bell and a new sound. Steam. I'm going to call that one Steam. It's either going to be south or east. See if there's a... Actually, it's... I bet you it's northeast because there's a path. Let's check the other direction. Oops, early. There's a south, but this is a combo sound, meaning it's two directions. Uh-oh, there's the northwest and the southwest, northwest and northeast. But we know west is squiggy. This sound is steam. So we're going to say steam is east. Why am I writing the whole word out? I can just use the letter. Zoom. Steam again. That one's straight east. So I guess it wasn't as big of a hassle to not have done Stonehead or Mechanical Age first, because we can, through logic and process of elimination, figure out what sounds mean what. But I think we would be better off if we had done Mechanical Age, already knew what those sounds meant when we come down here. But learning them down here means we will be faster in Mechanical Age. The turns in this are a lot less sharp than they were in Ding North. I never wrote down what the south sound was. Ding and steam, so another northeast. Clank. Okay. I think that's what that sound is. Clank. South. So what was the sound we heard? Clank. Okay, steam and clank. So southeast. Okay, is that another? Yeah, I think we just go straight. I think that's the clank and steam again. Woohoo! We got another achievement. Made it through the maze in Selenitic without pressing. What? Without pressing backtrack on a randomized playthrough. Was there a backtrack button? I wonder if that's what the... Okay, we always push this forward, this left handle forward. I wonder, pulling it back probably would have been backtrack. So I think we're here. Yes, we are. Get a closer look at this. I think it floats. I don't see any contact with the track at all. I think the sucker floats, which would make sense if it's electromagnetically driven. Oh, I need a light. I want to see down the cavern. It's got propellers on the backside for propulsion, I think. That's cool. I never got to look at this from all angles before. Ooh, it definitely looks hot in here. Oh wait, no, that's just... Okay, there is some hot air making ripple, but there's also like crystals. Yay, we made it back. Back to the MYST Island to turn in our pages. Beep, 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 beep. Found a way back from Selenitic. Ooh, 2 achievements for the price of 1. Okay. We'll do the blue pages first. I'm curious if we get more than one, what happens? Maybe we'll do that next. Whoops.
You returned.
Hang on a second. There you go. Now you should be able to see me better.
Ah, good. More blue pages, you bastard. Bring more. I must have some more.
Please, sir, can I have some
All
more?
I ask of you. Long. It's so long since my brother, Cyrus, wrongfully imprisoned me within his book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech.
We feel like we're missing valuable exposition. Whoa.
It should be perfectly obvious to you.
You're looking a bit, red there.
People, and he has destroyed all but 4. Do not bring the red pages to him. Not let him trick you. He believed you. He tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you. Don't touch the red pages. I beg you to bring the blue pages to me. Listen, you must obey me.
Must do nothing of the sort.
Blue pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. But don't touch the red pages.
Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of MYST. I see that you are. I am called Sirius. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more for the red. I am released, I promise. Don't touch the blue pages.
Yeah, we heard this from the other guy.
For my wicked brother, he is a man of distorted mind and senses.
We definitely got that impression.
Do not release Akana. Thirst for destruction is not never ending. Bring the red paper. May you please release me from this prison. I promise you will be greatly rewarded. You must help me. Help me.
So when I first played this game, and I saw the predicament these two brothers were in, I didn't know what to think. I couldn't decide which one to release. My father, of course, saw right through them. At least I think he did. Because he went for option 3 that we'll get into at some point here. Let's see. So we've done that age. We've done the Selenitic age. Let's see. We just got done with the Selenitic age. We've done the Stone Ship age. We haven't done Channelwood yet, and we've also got the Mechanical age. I think it's your turn to pick, Mojo. The overarching plot of Mark Twain's adventures. I don't know if I've ever. I wasn't as big into Mark Twain as my teachers probably would have preferred, so I was not aware that there was an overarching plot. Yeah, it is your time to choose. We have Channelwood and we have the Mechanical age. Choose. But choose wisely. Oh, Mark Twain Adventures was a claymation movie. Okay. I thought we were talking about the books. Never mind. We've got the Mechanical age. And we still don't know what's going on here. We've also got the Channelwood. Which do you prefer? Also, if there's anyone else in the chat who wants to throw in for one of the 2 remaining ages, be my guest. Checking something. Stand by. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Feed. We got 4 people watching on Rumble right now. That's cool. Couple people on YouTube. That's nice. Had a lot to do with good and evil, God and the devil, and how they are just like fighting brothers in the play yard, and Earth being the play yard. Yeah. Does this ship move like that one does? Nope, that one looks static. Channelwood or mechanical age? I'm leaning towards the mechanical age. Speak now or forever hold your pieces. Leaving in 3, 2, 1. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Used to get that sound effect twice. One when you fade out, one when you fade in. That's weird. Each of these ages the brothers came to, they viewed as experiments and playthings. Oh yeah. Ooh. I don't think I ever got to come over here before. Oh wait, maybe I have. Maybe it's this. Ooh, a combo lock. This one is visual rather than audio. That's good. Oh, it looks like they got an oil leak in here. And he made his gears out of copper. Oh no, they're oxidizing and turning green. Ooh, some artwork. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, hello. Huh. A lot of this is showing off at the time of what can be done with 3D emanations. None of it's got really any much of a point in this game now, but it's still cool. You got D20, a D12, a D8. Ooh, hello clock. Do you do anything, or are you just a clock? Ooh, we got the ship. We got a rocket. Ooh, hello. Are you Catherine by chance? We got spittoon. Or is this the chamber pot? Alright, what's in? We opened the door. Where'd it go? Oh, it must have shut on us. Okay. There we are. Ooh, somebody likes their liquor. And coin. And gold. Ooh. Oh no! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Oh! Oh. Panicked over nothing. Okay. A red page! Hey, somebody liked their liquor. Serious. Whoops. Serious. Your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and slander is never satisfied. No, that's plunder, sorry. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akenar. See, where's the camera button? There's the camera button. Can't take any of the gold. Apparently, the thing is a proximity sensor. Get too far away, the door shuts. Okay, so we got that. Let's see what else we have here. Another hallway. Uh-oh. Yeah. And what is this? And tube. Is this to the Bat Cave? It's dead, whatever it is. Yet another thing that needs a charge. Ooh. Ahoy, Frenchie! Sorry to hear you're having some mental health issues. I hope you recover quickly and come back and entertain us with more Detroit's Become Human. I keep meaning to go back and rewatch the old episodes, but I haven't had the... Like, I start and then I get distracted, and I start and I get distracted. I'll get through them now. Ooh. But yeah, it's definitely looking medieval. Ooh, a button. Ah. Ooh, what do we got over here? Ah! Forgot about that. That animation definitely got upgraded from the original game. What do we have here? Rotation simulation. Ooh. Oops, wrong button. I gotta remember. It's another time to use the mouse, I think. I feel like I need new friends. Slowly realizing that I'm the only one in my friends that has seen the Adventures of Mark 2. If you can find the link, I'll watch it. Okay, there we go. Rotation. There we go. See, these are the sounds we would be hearing if we'd come here first, and we would recognize them for what they were in the other area, other age. Ding! Ha 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 ha. This is a lot less touchy than the original. There was this distinct danger of overshooting. Like you had to let go of the lever at the right time, otherwise you could accidentally get propelled into the next quadrant. Clank. Okay, so enough fun there. Whoops, let's put that back the way it was. Okay. Ooh, cool leopard skin. But yeah, knives, chains, definitely looking medieval. When I first played, I thought this was like a dark version of a throne, but now I'm like going, this looks like it's more of a torture chamber. Like people would be kept in this cage, brought out to be put in that chair to be tortured. Hey, it's called teeth. Never saw that before. Body parts and boxes. That's not good. Oh, thanks, Mojo. I'll see if that's available on any streaming service. Stand by. If I can rent it on Voodoo or something. Oh, it's on Freevee. Okay, let's go take a quick peek, see if it's still on Freevee. Yes. No? Yes. Yep. Okay, let me add that to my watch list here. And we'll go back to the chat. I have to watch again after the stream. TB and Pluto and Freevee. Okay, I've got Freevee, so I'll do that. Oh, hello, a blue page. But yeah, this definitely looks like a very... Whoa! Turn that off. Oof. Yep, definitely don't want to hang out in there for very long. Okay, so now we gotta figure out the elevator situation, I think. Nice, the only one I actually pay for is Netflix. To the free sites I can watch classic DW on Pluto. Yeah. I have Amazon Prime, so I get that one. Then I do pay for Netflix. I knew what you meant. I am a fellow classic Cuvian. Although I've only actually ever watched the entire thing through once. As much as you can, because there are missing episodes. I was getting Who fatigue around the 7th Doctor. Or the 6th Doctor. Oh, here we go. Alright. Let's see what this does. Oh, that unlocks the elevator. Oops. Press that one too many times. Or not unlocks really, but reveals the elevator. If they had taught science in that fashion when I was in school, it would have been way more just, yeah. If they'd have taught history in that fashion, I would have been way more interested. Ooh, the gear workings. The workings of the tower. Why do we have... Oh, I know why. Okay, so if I click this button and step out... Ah, this is the tower rotation. Okay. So let's unlock this. Then go... Aha! We have a sound. So let's check out... See what that's done. We have rotated the tower. So what do we have over here? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to read the journal for this place. We'll do that when we get back. Ooh, hello. I think we might have our first clue for the lock over there. So we gotta get to that side. Let's keep going. Okay. Drink, release. Ding. Okay. So glad the links still work. I'm sure you would have recovered quickly. I mean, I don't know how long it took you to throw it all together in a list anyways, so... Clinker. Oh, I could be running. Okay, there we go. Oh, square. Or circle in square. Square in circle. That's what that is. Alright, there's no north. Or there's no over there. So we'll try and get this thing pointed south again. Or is it north? Whoops, wrong button. We want to go this way. Back to the elevator. Unlock. Drink. Release. Okay. Drink. Release. Clink. I think that might have been too far, or not far enough. I think we want the dented desk bell for north. Well, it might have been south. Steam is east. Actually, let's do this. Got so deep into fishing in Coral Island, I actually broke out a spreadsheet. I haven't touched a spreadsheet in over 7 years. Dare we say you've done a deep dive into the Coral Island fishing? Let's see which way we're pointed. See if we can figure out which direction we need to actually turn the sucker. Yippee! Running is so much faster than walking. Woohoo! Alright, so we are... Were we south or east? I think we were east because of the steam. So does that mean... Yeah, I think actually we need to be we need to go south. So I'm gonna have to loop us around and listen for the clank. Kind of just needed a better way to sort the fishing table so I could track which fish are in which season. Oh. Did you share with your fellow Coral Islanders? We're going to quickly confirm which direction we're pointed. Steam, okay, yeah, so... East is that way for you. So north, east, south, west. We were looking left, so we need to be south. Which means we need to listen for the cowbell. Ding. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. There we go. Okay. Mary Kitty. Yes. Okay, cool. Alright, we have our combination lock to unlock. I remember the first two were squares inside circle. Yeah, what was the next one? The other one was squiggly line and then whatever you want to call that other image. So that one and then that one. And then click. Woohoo! Yay, we made it. And we have 2 pages. I think we got both of them. Woohoo! Found way back from Mechanical Island. Sweet. Alright. Give me my controller. There we go. Okay. Red page. Blue page. And then what we're going to do is we're not going to do these. We're going to go get the final pages from Channelwood, bring them back and see what happens. I'd be curious. So first of all, I'm going to read from the Mechanical Age Journal because I forgot to do that. Let's see if I can remember my H's voice here. Ugh. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world far different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray, and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me, there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the outpost, expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post's attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The peace continued. Where'd he go? The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. Black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. I have decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop this enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. I met the remaining survivors today, and I have begun work on a plan of protection. After a short absence, I have returned to the sage with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since our dunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. This is called foreshadowing, or past shadowing. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see, as they work on some small projects of their own. It has been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times that they wish the sky here were like the blue sky in MYST. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. There must not have been much space between them because those islands are very close together, and if those were the tops of the 3 mountains, the city must have been like a single block, or like built vertically. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to the rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography. I began experimenting with on my visits to Aspermia. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. That's what we were playing with. Power, track slope. Oh, interesting. Goes faster the more power you use, or just the levers? No, just the one lever is the power, the other lever is the track slope. Whoops. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. Oh, ooh. Yeah, see how close those are compared to the fortress? The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Oh, look at insignia of the black ship. That looks familiar. Wasn't that one of the cloth swatches we saw? Which place was it? It was Stone Ship Age. I think we saw that in Stone Ship Age, which means someone struck a deal, maybe? Don't think that distance was to scale. Well, the problem is if you look at we were just there, and there was not that much different distance between all the island tips, or mountain tips. And the fortress was not that big. So, I don't know. There's a little bit of problems. Field of view is also a factor in that. Right, but we were just there and I was looking at it. It didn't look like they were that far apart. We can go back and look if you want. Last night we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy... looking across Boston in real life and in Fallout 4 are two very different distances as well. Yeah. But it's not... What am I trying... So in Fallout 4, they don't pretend like the city is bigger than it is. You don't really have it's 4 miles that way or 10 miles that way, and then it's like, and you're already there. This looked like, it's talking like the mountain peaks are further apart than they actually are. But I'm probably looking too deep into this game. Last night we had a small celebration in the old... Let's see. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe I have begun. But first I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the Tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. It's all down to perspective in the FOV, in the art of the scenery. Oh. Know for a fact that walking across Boston is going to take you more than a couple of hours in real life, yet in the game it only takes a couple of in-game hours. You don't do anything to scale in-game. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that's the end of that journal. Let's read Channelwood now. Channelwood, of all of them, is probably my favorite. Well, probably a lot of people's favorites. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not yet seen me. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to blue, beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water, and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretched from the lower paths to the village level approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting to watch these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Gods surrounded the strange creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appeared human. His hair, which was only his face and head, or his hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. Wow, I botched that sentence. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I looked forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as God. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly. Some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. The sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. Hang on, someone's sending me a message. Oh, Hero sending me possible topics for this week. Okay. Where did I leave off? This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of the part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there, and tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and to sleep. He then said, We have expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him and with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hands on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke finding it hard even to believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Sirius the Nakano will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmoian age. Sirius has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. That was a mistake. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the that word. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Sirius and Nakano here. See Everdunes Journal for more information. We didn't have one. After watching Sirius and Nakano, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. And for a little longer this time. It changed mid-sentence. Interesting. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving and are happy that Sirius and Nakano are staying behind. I have been gone for over 3 days and I have been I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Ekana about Pan's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Ekana to leave Tynelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat which the creatures traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their mini inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from black, I thought they were, to various different colors. I have shown some of the creatures in my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Tynelwood again, and also asked if they could visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit the sage again. Ooh, we get a diagram. I'm going to take a picture of this. Ooskidok. So, final age of MYST. Channelwood. Ho! Squeaky, 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 squeaky. We should go the other way. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Oops. Wait for me. There we go. Phew. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Is that leaves or algae? It looks like algae. Ugh. This place probably doesn't smell good. It's so great. Pond scum. Oh, they improved these. This used to be all the way down there. Had to zoom in on those valves in order to flip them. Do do do. Do 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 do. Navigating this place is going to be so much easier than the original game. So also my humble opinion is much slimier than algae. Ah, and stinkier. Yeah. There's a pond where I live that's in the middle of a park that has, because of the pond smelling so bad, the park is nicknamed Stink Lake Park. took the city ages to figure out what to do about it. I don't know if they succeeded. I can't remember the last time I was there if there was any stinkiness. I don't think there was. Okay, so we got a pump. Okay, so we got a valve, we got a pump. This is pulling in water from the sea. Let's follow the hose. Let's see. Do. See, we came from that way. Let's go this way. Oh, look, a door. Actually, this might be an elevator. Oh, no, but it's just a doorway. I see stairs on the other side. Alright, how do we get up there? In my childhood home park, somebody in the Brilliance decided to plant skunk cabbage. And they redid the landscape. Ew. Ooh, fireflies. That's a new development. Oh, I see. Oh. We're gonna have to figure a way around to extend the pipe, it looks like. And then we have an elevator, looks like over here. Got pump, we need water. Looks like there's a total of 3 different ways up. There's the stairs, there's this elevator over here, there's this elevator over here. Looks like that one path looks like one in Lemoyne in Red Dead Redemption 2. Ah. Well, I bet you that this game inspired the bridge here, inspired that game. Or it's Quinky Dink. Could just be Quinky Dink. Oh, here's another thing. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we could do here. Because we had dough. Coincidence, it's common type walkway in the Bayou South. Gotcha. Alright, so we got this door. Let's see if we can get this door open. Since it's the closest to the valves. Or the closest to the pumping station. So now we should get water coming through this hose. Yep. We can hear it flowing. You'd think after a certain amount of time it would stop. But okay, so it's going that way. How do we open the door? Oh, I see. So there's a pipe goes up that way. Okay, so this is not for this door. This is for something up there. Dude, it would be. Alright, so that's a dead end for now. Let's turn this valve. So now it's going this way. Then going this way. Then going this way. Then going this way. And aha! We have an elevator. Let's see what this gets us. Apparently safety first even in here. There's no way that wouldn't work without the door shut. Got some here. What we got over here? Not much. It's a good thing we can't fall through that. Okay, this looks like a hut or a large gathering area. Sticks. I wonder if that monkey head that we saw in the islands came from here. Mechanical Age. Bet you it did. We got two ways. See if this leads to the insinuator. Ooh, hello. Does this open that up? Ah, that opens that. Oh, that's the stairway down. Okay, cool. See if we can find our way over there. Oh yeah, that's like, so if we look at this, this is a map of the, so it looks like, I think we're here. We were here because of the, so yeah, there should have been a bridge. They never got around to making the bridge. So we had to go this way. Okay. Come on now. Back up. Back out. What is happening? There we go. Somehow the game got deselected or something. Whiskey dope. So we go back this way. I'm trying to pop my neck. No signs of pages yet either. Still, I like it up here. Oh, hello. What are you? Nothing. Okay. There are two ways I could go here. Let's go this way. So I think this way may have been the way I came. Nope, never mind. Kind of like all the pottery. I'm also bothered by the fact that this place seems abandoned. All the places we've been to seem abandoned. Although, to be fair, the Salmonid cage probably never had anyone in it to begin with. There should be people here. Oh, hey, here's the stairs. Found another elevator. Do you work? Oh, I forgot about this. Do you work? Nope. I think we have to route the water down here again. Whee! Cool. Alright, so now we've opened up that access way. Send the water back this way and see what we can find on the next level up. Why is this animation separate from this animation? Shouldn't they be tied together? It always makes me sad when there's nobody around. Then again, if they had all just left well enough alone with each of these ages, pretty sure everybody would have been fine. Yeah. Well, you and I know what happened. We're not going to spoil it for anyone watching this game who's not played it before. We starting to get a little dizzy. Woof. So I feel like this game is less of a remake, more of just a upgrade, update, whatever you want to call it. I mean, a true remake would have probably improved upon certain things that would have... What am I trying to say? It would have improved upon some things that would have maybe not worked or not aged well. Whoa. Who is that? Was that Ekana? Whoa. Is this the chopping block? Execution style chopping block. Looks like they released the PS Sega Saturn version for the PC as an updated release. Yeah. It's still cool. Ah, a blue page. I am your god and I sentence you to death. Ha ha ha.
Watch out, Swati. Serious na now.
Huh. Sensors message accurate.
Push the right button. Very interesting device. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
He's preparing. Remember to only take one page. Interesting.
Watch out.
Whoops. Clink. I imagine seeing that would freak out the local population pretty bad. So it looks like Akinar possibly ruled this particular age. Ooh, a red page. So it is this game and the Dragonland series that got me started building treehouse cities and find. Ooh, Minecraft. I saw a tweet on X Twitter yesterday. I almost sent it to you, but I couldn't remember if you were a Minecraft fan or if it was Mini Mojo. So I was like, do I send this to her to show to Mini Mojo, or will she find this interesting? And then I forgot to send it to her and send it. Let's see. Fault access, something of stand of MYST. Very plain view on MYST, and access can be easily if the simple load. First, locate switches on the island. Of these switches to the something, go to the garden. Something, the marker switch, something off position. I'll take a picture of this. Wow, that cheese is kept really well. Cookies and wine. But basically it was like real life squares, Minecraft squares that you could build stuff out of. Started to make kids on the Minecraft journeys? Okay. If I can spot it again, I might have bookmarked it with the intention of asking you if I could send it. I'll check after the stream and see if I still have it. If I find it, I'll send it to you. Okay, so we've done, I think we've explored everywhere we can explore. At least up here. We gotta find our way back to MYST Island now. Is that the other half of that first tornado? Yes. I believe it is. It's blue cheese now. Oops. Blue cheese. Blue cheese. Blue cheese. Used to be cheddar, but now it's blue. Blue cheese. Messed it up right at the end there. Okay, well. Me thinking this is probably a good stopping area. Elder Mojo. Yeah, it's probably the same thing. Yeah, I think actually I'm going to stop here and we'll resume tomorrow on Lagging Out. Be sure to tune in to Lagging Out tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern Time for my stream. May even be my final stream of MYST. We'll have to see. But that'll be funny. On the last Lagging Out live podcast, they advertised my Final Fantasy stream, even though I'm supposed to be playing MYST this week. So they'll advertise my MYST stream when I'll be playing Riven next week. Pretty bananas blue. Used to be blue, but now it's blue. Blue cheese. Not nearly as painful to step on as Legos. Okay. You already know what I'm talking about then, probably. I'll probably send you that. You'll be going, yep, that's exactly what we have. Yes. Let me save really quick. And I blurbed about the... Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's the what? 17, let's say 9. Okay. That's fine. Alright. So, until tomorrow night on Lagging Out, thank y'all for coming and hanging out and watching, chatting with me. I will be back on Deep Dive Gaming on Sunday night, likely for Riven. Until then, enjoy MYST. Fair winds and fun gaming, y'all. Bye-bye.